The 1946 United States 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel, is a remarkable piece of American history that represents the post-World War II return to normalcy in U.S. coinage. This coin was minted just after the war ended and is part of the long-running Jefferson nickel series that began in 1938 and continues to this day. Designed by Felix Schlag, the 1946 Jefferson nickel features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse side. The coin's obverse carries the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," on the left side of Jefferson's profile, and "Liberty," followed by the date, 1946, on the right side. This design was selected through a competition held by the U.S. Mint, in which Schlag's artwork was chosen for its simple yet dignified depiction of Jefferson. The reverse side of the coin displays Jefferson's home, Monticello, with the inscriptions "E Pluribus Unum" at the top, Monticello in the center, 5 cents, just below the building, and United States of America, along the bottom rim. The reverse design also plays an important role in the grading and value of the coin, as collectors often look for sharp details in the steps of Monticello. When all 6 steps are clearly visible and unbroken, the coin is considered to have full steps, which significantly increases its market value. The 1946 Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, marking the return to this standard composition after the wartime alloy of 35% silver used between 1942 and 1945. During World War II, nickel metal was diverted to the production of military equipment, and the U.S. Mint replaced it with silver for those years. When peace returned in 1945, the Mint resumed its traditional copper-nickel alloy the following year, which is why the 1946 issue holds special significance as the first post-war regular composition nickel. The coin weighs exactly 5.00 grams, has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, and a plain edge. These specifications have remained consistent for most of the Jefferson nickel series. The 1946 nickel was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D; and San Francisco, S. The mint mark appears on the reverse side of the coin to the right of Monticello. The Philadelphia Mint produced the largest number, with 161,116,000 coins, making it the most common of the 3. The Denver Mint struck 45,292,200 coins, while the San Francisco Mint produced the fewest, with only 13,560,000 pieces, making the 1946 issue relatively scarcer and more desirable to collectors. Despite their high mintages, finding uncirculated or full steps examples from any of these mints can be challenging because post-war striking quality varied and many coins saw extensive circulation. In terms of value, the 1946 Jefferson nickel is still affordable for most collectors. In average circulated condition, it is worth between 10 and 50 cents, depending on wear and mint mark. Uncirculated examples in mint state, MS-60 to MS-65, range from $2 to $15, while those with full steps designations can sell for $50 to several $100s. The 1946 full steps nickel is especially rare and highly prized in high-grade condition. Collectors often seek this issue as part of a complete Jefferson nickel collection, which covers all years and mint marks from 1938 to the present. The Jefferson nickel series itself is a cornerstone of American numismatics. It replaced the Buffalo nickel in 1938 and introduced a new, modern portrait style reflecting the nation's respect for its founding fathers. The design of Monticello on the reverse connects the coin to American architecture and history, symbolizing Jefferson's intellect and his contributions to the early United States. Monticello, located in Virginia, remains a historic landmark and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The 1946 nickel also has interesting context in U.S. economic history. Following the war, the U.S. Mint was working to rebuild the coin supply after years of material shortages. Millions of these nickels were produced to meet the demands of a rapidly growing economy during the post-war boom. Despite their high mintages, however, quality control and striking pressure varied, leading to differences in sharpness, especially in the details of Monticello's steps. This makes the 1946 Jefferson nickel an intriguing study piece for collectors who appreciate subtle differences between dies and minting conditions. From a collector's perspective, the 1946 nickel represents more than just a 5-cent coin. It is a tangible link to the transition from war to peace and a reminder of America's industrial strength. Many collectors enjoy building full date and mint mark sets of Jefferson nickels, often focusing on obtaining examples with full steps or proof-like surfaces. Some even specialize in wartime and post-war issues, making the 1946 coin a perfect bridge between the silver wartime nickels and the modern era. The condition of a 1946 Jefferson nickel greatly affects its value. Coins with minimal wear, strong luster, and sharp strike are preferred. Grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, certify these coins, providing buyers and sellers confidence in authenticity and grade. A certified MS-65 Full Steps 1946 S nickel, for example, can reach several $100s at auction. Lower-grade coins are still appreciated for their historical charm and accessibility. For investors and collectors, Jefferson nickels like the 1946 issue represent a good entry point into U.S. coin collecting because they are affordable, historically rich, and visually attractive. Their designs honor one of the most influential founding fathers, and the long lifespan of the series provides endless opportunities for collecting and study. In the modern market, the 1946 nickel remains one of the most collectible coins of its era. Even though millions were minted, high-grade survivors are not as common due to circulation and poor storage. With the rising interest in mid-20th century American coins, these nickels continue to draw attention at shows, auctions, and online marketplaces. In summary, the 1946 Jefferson nickel is a classic post-war American coin that combines historical depth, aesthetic design, and collectability. It marked the return to the copper, nickel alloy after wartime silver nickels and celebrated one of America's great leaders through elegant art. Collectors value it not only for its beauty, but for its place in the story of American resilience and recovery after World War II. If you enjoy learning about coins like the 1946 5-cent Jefferson nickel, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin history, collector tips, and market updates. Each coin has a story to tell, and the 1946 Jefferson nickel tells the story of America's return to peace, prosperity, and pride through the small but mighty 5-cent piece that still shines nearly 80 years later.